每天练习英文5分钟，流利英文交谈不是梦。
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sophie.
And I'm Jack. Today, we're diving into why this generation struggles so much with anxiety. It's a huge topic for mental health, and it's something we really need to talk about.
This is part 2 of our series on anxiety. We'll be exploring Jonathan Haidt's best-selling book, The Anxious Generation, and discussing its key insights.
We chose this today because the language used to talk about mental health and technology is so common in English conversations right now.
Indeed. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand the big ideas behind this book, but you'll also have the vocabulary to talk about your own digital habits with confidence.
Let's listen to a conversation between two friends, Liz and Joe, as they discuss how social media is changing their lives.
Before we dive into the topic, a quick heads up. If you enjoy this, definitely like, subscribe, and share it around. Now, let's go! Hey Joe, have you heard about the book The Anxious Generation by Jonathan Haidt? It's really popular now.
Yeah, I saw it on a book list online. It says, our generation is more anxious and sadder because of smartphones and social media, right?
Yes. The writer says many teens and young adults feel more depressed and lonely since smartphones and social media became a big part of life.
That sounds true. Sometimes I scroll for hours, and afterward I don't feel happy. I feel empty and stressed.
Same here. The book says social media is designed to keep us online and make us compare ourselves to others all the time.
Yeah. Like when I see perfect photos on Instagram and TikTok, I start thinking, my life is boring. I'm not good enough.
Me too. And the book also talks about cyberbullying. Online bullying can happen 24/7, not just at school.
That's scary. At least before, if someone bullied you at school, you could feel safe at home. Now the bullying can follow you on your phone all day and night.
Right. And sometimes people are more cruel online because they can hide behind a fake name or just a profile picture.
Have you ever had a bad experience online?
Once, I posted a photo and some strangers wrote mean comments about my face. I didn't know them at all, but their words stayed in my head for days.
I'm sorry that happened. For me, it was a group chat. Some people made a joke about me, and then others joined in. It felt like everyone was laughing at me.
That's exactly the kind of thing the book warns about. Many small negative comments can hurt your mental health over time.
So, what can we do? We can't just throw away our phones.
True, but we can protect ourselves. I have a few ideas.
Tell me. I need a survival guide for social media.
First, limit screen time. The book suggests reducing time on social media, so we have more time for real-life activities and face-to-face friends.
That makes sense. Maybe I can start with no social media after 9 p.m. I'll read or listen to music instead.
Good plan. Second, choose your feed. Unfollow accounts that make you feel bad about yourself, and follow people who are positive, kind, and real.
Yeah, why am I following that guy with six-pack abs, a yacht, and a pet tiger? He just makes me feel poor and lazy.
That's so true. Third, don't respond to bullies. Block, mute, or report them. You don't have to be nice to someone who is hurting you.
So the rule is, don't feed the trolls. If I answer them, they just get more power.
Right. Fourth, Talk to someone you trust if something bad happens online. Friends, family, a teacher, or even a counselor. Keeping it a secret usually makes it worse.
I like that. Any more tips from the book?
It also says that a healthy life needs enough sleep, exercise, and real-world play or hobbies, not just screen time.
So going for a walk, playing sports, or meeting friends in person can actually protect our mental health.
Yes. And finally, remember that what you see online is not real life. It's usually the best moments with filters and editing.
True. Nobody posts, "Here's me crying on the floor because I dropped my pizza."
I might post that. Free pizza content.
If you do, I'll like it. And write, "You are still awesome."
Thanks. You know, even though this generation is anxious, we can learn to use our phones in a smarter way and take care of our minds.
Yeah, we're the anxious generation, but we can also be the strong generation if we support each other and don't let social media control us.
Wow. That was a heavy conversation, but so relatable. Sophie, let's break down those phrases so our learners can use them too.
Let's start with a big one. Scroll for hours. To scroll means to move text or images up and down on a screen. When you scroll for hours, it means you've lost track of time. For example, I meant to check the weather, but I ended up scrolling for an hour.
Then Liz mentioned social media is designed to keep us online. When something is designed to do something, it means it was created with a specific purpose or intention. For example, this app is designed to help you learn 10 new words a day.
Joe also said he feels not good enough when comparing himself to others. This is a very common way to express low self-esteem or a lack of confidence. For example, sometimes I feel like I'm not good enough at English, but then I remember I'm still learning.
Liz used the term cyberbullying. This is a combination of cyber, which is related to computers, the internet, and bullying. It means using digital power to hurt or scare someone.
I love the phrase Joe used. Don't feed the trolls. Jack, who are the trolls?
In English, a troll is someone who leaves mean or annoying comments online just to get a reaction. If you feed them, you give them the attention they want by replying. So, the rule is, don't respond.
Great advice. Let's look at hide behind a fake name. This means to use anonymity or a secret identity to say things you wouldn't say in person. For example, it's easy to be mean when you can hide behind a fake name online.
Another helpful one is limit screen time. To limit something means to set a maximum amount or a boundary. For example, I try to limit my coffee intake to 2 cups a day.
Last one, face-to-face. This means meeting in person, in the real world, rather than through a screen.
You know, Sophie, reading about Joe's experience in that group chat really hit home. It's so easy for many small negative comments to stay in your head for days.
It really is. And the book's point about how it affects our mental health is a tough reality. I think the hardest part is that we often feel like we can't just throw our phones away. It's part of our life now.
It's very difficult to help friends or family who are struggling with this because they might feel attacked if you tell them to change. We have to be really patient. It's not about judging them, it's about supporting them.
I agree. Instead of just lecturing, we can try to be role models. Like, if I'm out with my friends, I try to keep my phone in my bag to show them that being face-to-face is more important.
That's a great approach. And honestly, encouraging real-world play, sports, or hobbies can actually protect our mental health. Maybe next time I see my cousin scrolling, I'll suggest a walk instead of telling them to get off the phone.
That's the strong generation move. It's okay to be the one who suggests something different. It takes courage to be the person who changes the dynamic, but it really helps everyone else feel comfortable doing the same.
For sure, we're all in this together. Let's aim to be the generation that uses technology rather than letting technology use us.
So, what about you? Are you a scroller? Do you have a no phone rule at night?
We want to hear from you. Write one sentence in the comments using one of our new phrases. Maybe scroll, limit, or feed the trolls. We promise to reply and not be trolls.
Practice makes progress, so keep talking and keep learning.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next lesson.
Okay, that's all for today. Thank you so much. See you next time.